welcome. My name is Mr. Snail, or Senor Caracol, to those of you multilingual people. I still got the bear here today. Last time we sang a song about him, Teddy Bear, Teddy Bear. And today, I was reminded that I know a story about a bear. Well, actually, about three bears. Do you know the story of Goldilocks and the three bears? Yes? Oh, well, that's okay. Nobody can tell it better than me because I am más mejor caracol en todo mundo. Yeah, that's not very good Spanish for saying I'm the best snail in the world. But I don't really speak Spanish. Just say those cute little phrases and some songs. So anyway, my apologies to those of you very proficient. So today we're going to hear the story of Goldilocks and the three bears. I don't have Goldilocks, and I don't have three bears. So okay, maybe we'll have a pigeon. Okay, there's one bear and a pigeon. Oh look, and another bear. Get out of here. Come on, bear. Get in the picture. He's not really in the picture. What about if we do like this? Okay, there you go. We got a bear, a pigeon, and another bear. You just pretend they're three bears. Okay? Goldilocks and the three bears. Once upon a time, there was a little snotty girl named Goldilocks. She believed the world revolved around her. Obviously, she never met me. Anyway, one day her mom was tired of her, so she tossed her out to go and play outside in the yard and told her, hey, don't leave the yard. There might be bears in the forest. Yeah, so just chillax in the yard so I'm not annoyed at you anymore. So then the mom went on cooking dinner, all these things, and Goldilocks was playing in the yard and she got bored, like most snotty girls do, and she went on a little adventure, la-di-da, 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 into the forest. Well, meanwhile, that means at the same time this was happening, the three bears, they lived in a house. Now, in most of the books, it looks like a human house. Guess they ate the people who lived there. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I guess it's there in their house. But anyway, so at the three bears' house, the daddy bear was sitting in the chair. He was rocking back and forth reading his newspaper. The mama bear, she was in the kitchen cooking, and the baby bear was sitting at the table saying, "Mom, when's dinner ready?" Mom said, dinner will be ready tonight, but this is breakfast, the most important meal of the day, so be quiet while I fix it. Anyway, then the mom, she was making some porridge. She poured it. Porridge, because you can pour it. Yeah, I don't know if that's true, but whatever. I never ate porridge, so I don't really know. Anyway, she poured the porridge into three bowls. A great big bowl for the daddy bear, a medium-sized bowl for her, and a teeny-weeny bowl for the itty-bitty baby bear. And then she finally corralled them all at the table to eat, and the daddy bear took a bite of his and said,
my porridge is too hot. Let's go for a walk.
And the baby bear said, Dad, I'm so hungry. And the mama bear said, listen to your father. So off they went into the forest for a walk. Well, by this time, Goldilocks, that little girl, she wandered into their house, you know, being all self-absorbed and snotty like she is. She thought she'd just roam into anybody's old house. So in she went. She sat down, and she took a bite of the big bowl of porridge and said, oh, this porridge is too hot. So then she went over to the next bowl of porridge, took a bite and said, brrr, this porridge is too cold. And then she sat down at the baby bear's seat and ate up all his porridge, saying, this porridge is just right. Well, then Goldilocks meandered on into the living room where she sat, and she sat in the great big chair because she was like, oh, I'm so wonderful. This looks like a throne. But when she got in there, she's like, oh my gosh, this chair is too big. I might die in here because I might not be able to get out. So quickly she climbed back down, hopped into the mama bear's chair, started rocking back and forth, And she said, oh, this is nice, but it's making me a little seasick, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And anyway, so then she hopped out and she went and sat in the little chair and she said, this chair is just right. Until suddenly, the chair broke. Yeah, into like a million pieces. So she was like, oh dear, I guess I better go upstairs and see what other trouble I can get into. So she climbed up the stairs and went into the first room. In the first room, there was a big old bed. She hopped in the big old bed. It was too soft. She's like, I'm going to suffocate in here. Then she climbed out of that bed, wandered over into the next bed. This bed is nice and soft. Oh, hard. Too hard. Too hard, she said. So she hopped out of that bed and she went into the next room and found a little bed just her size and she fell fast asleep. Meanwhile, there's that word again, means while she was sleeping, the bears came home.
Something looks wrong with my door.
Because Goldilocks, she wasn't very conscious of saving on electricity and stuff. She'd left the door open, all the air conditioning getting down into the forest. Anyway, so the daddy bear, he went inside.
He said, be careful, my sweet.
To his wife, and the wife said, watch out, baby bear. And baby bear said, I'm careful all the time, mother. Yeah, I hope you don't talk like that to your parents. Anyway, so then what happened next? Oh yeah, they went inside, they sat down for their breakfast, and Papa Bear looked at his food and he said,
someone's been eating my food.
And the Mama Bear looked at her food and said, someone's been eating mine too. And the little baby bear, he looked at his bowl and he said, someone's been eating my food and it's all gone. So they went into the living room and the daddy bear said,
someone's been sitting in my chair.
And the Mama Bear said, my chair too. And the little baby bear said, let's pretend he's a little bear. Oh no. Well, there he goes. Someone's been sitting in my chair and it's all broken. Quickly, they went upstairs. The daddy bear looked at the bed and said, someone's been sleeping in my bed. The mommy bear looked at her bed and said, someone's been sleeping in my bed too. Whatever shall we do? And the little baby bear went into his room and he said, someone's been sleeping in my bed and she's still here. And with that, Goldilocks sprung into awakeness, ran out of the door, and was never heard from again. Hopefully that taught her some manners. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our story of the three bears. Hopefully the pigeon, he'll wake up and be with us again sometime. And Teddy, hopefully he enjoyed the story too. Maybe he knows those bears.